Hey, I just want to say, got to remember the retail investors last to know it's going to be a big week this week. We have CPI coming out on
I'm
Tuesday.
watching Mike right now. Give me a second, guys. I'm
The
having
next time I
dinner.
see you or
I'm
I
gonna
see
be
you on my live
live.
stream,
Well, I
I'm
am
going to have a
live right
story for
now.
you. So I'm going to start working
But
on
we're
that
gonna talk
now.
about AMC,
I don't have
GNS,
a Santa
Bed
Claus
Bath &
story. I
Beyond.
might have a little Miss Santa Claus and an auntie.
Talk about GameStop. We'll talk about a lot of things. But I was just watching Mike's live stream at the end right now.
Before
So
I get out of here, gotta remember, retail fam. I gotta know the retail investors always last to know. The SEC is complicit. We're in this alone, and best believe that the price of AMC, Ape, and GameStop is not the price of AMC, Ape, and GameStop. Okay, so have a good night. God bless. Be very careful. Stay away from options. Please stay away from options
amazing dinner,
unless
guys.
you know what you're doing and you take profits. Take profits is king. Okay, and that's all I have. I'll see everybody soon, and have a good night. Take it easy. Peace.
Peace, Mike. All right. So, well, I had just got home, and I told my wife I was just gonna eat dinner and make a video, maybe go to bed, whatever it may be. But I saw Mike was live, and Mike this week came into the chat. If you guys don't know who that is, it's We Own the Float. Good ass dude, and that's because he has a good ass, right? No, I need to share this stream. Give me a second, guys. New window. Because I did this live stream the backwards way. So give me a second. I normally don't do it this way. So new window. I'm starting to look like Tetron Invest, bro. Let me see what it did. Perfect. Okay, so it worked. It worked just the way I wanted it to. All right, I'm almost there. Man, that dinner is amazing. I have not finished it, but my wife told me, she's like, if you're going live, you better hurry up because I want to go to bed. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My wife still runs my life. I have no problem saying that out loud. But I do want to talk about GameStop, and I do want to talk about AMC and GNS. So I'm going to post this in the Discord really quick. Late night live stream with everyone. Okay, so I'm watching Mike's live stream right now, right? And dude, what the freak, man? Why is it I go live? This guy, I'm live right now, and you're calling me. Okay, thank you, bye. Bro, this is one of my guys. That's my main man right there. And he just, I got a whole new Discord. I have no idea how this is going. I don't even know what's going on here. Where am I supposed to put this stuff, bro? I know the guys improved the Discord. They've been making modifications to it. I'm just here. I'm learning. I posted Mike's live stream right now in the Discord to tell everyone to get in there and show the man some respect. And I'll explain it all to you guys, what's going on right now. So let's talk first. Why am I here? So first thing, why am I here? To give you guys some advice, give you some info. I don't want to say advice. Give you some information as far as why am I investing the way I invest. And then I got asked a question right now into Mike's Discord. So let's just go ahead and break this down first. We Own the Float. It's a guy that's been around for 2 years, just as long as I have. Been talking GameStop, AMC, and he's a huge supporter of the movie theaters. He doesn't want to see them go out of business. He used to do all his videos on site. I still remember watching them. And I never really went after Mike as far as to say, like he's a grifter, he's pushing out stuff, because he was never that way. He's just, he's happy about his stock. And I've never been a fan of AMC. So it was like, okay, well, he's not really talking about the Adam Aaron angle like I do, where I'm just like, Adam Aaron's a snake. He's doing all these bad things. And I've been making those videos for, almost 2 years now. So it was a eye-opening to see that he came into the chat the other day, into the channel. And of course I have respect. I have respect for everyone that walks in. I don't just associate someone by the name or who they are and with the negative connotation. It never happens for me. So connotation? I don't know. Who knows English right now, late at night? But anyway, back to you guys. So you guys can understand. I'm just giving you a background of what it was. So I always have mutual respect for anyone who's out there, fighting a good fight. Certainly for GameStop, because GameStop is one of my major investments in my whole life, and that I'll never shy away from. But I was asked a question by one of his moderators, and his name's Bubba. Bubba wrote to me right now, and he said, Marantz, thank you for the invite to the live stream, but I'll never go. He'll never watch my live stream. And it's kind of like, it makes you wonder, like, what did I say that was so offensive, or what did I say that was wrong about that investment, right? Nothing yet. I mean, we've been playing it out in real time, so it's just unfortunate that people are that fixed on what they have. So it's okay. I don't, what I always said, guys, I'm two boats in a helicopter. So I have this video that we did before. John Jar Binks actually broke it down. Shout out to John Jar Binks. He made it. It's the head video on my page. Like when you go to my channel, it's the video. It's called They're Long, or They Are Long, They're Short. Something of that nature is the video. But I'm going to break it down in a different way because it's playing out in real life right now. And I want people to know what the hell's going on. That's why I have GNS in the title, right? So AMC, GNS, and numerous other companies are, and like HYMC is the same way. There are companies out there, and this is the belief of why they move the same. You know, a lot of people don't know this part. They say, oh, they're in the meme basket. And I'm like, nah, it's not what you think. It's, you can put anything in the meme basket. You can put GNS in the meme basket right now because it moves the same, right? Like, or it's having a run, but they crack the case on these. And when they do run them, you find out who's inside of them. So once I found out GNS had 3 individuals on the board of directors with direct ties to Citadel, no way. There's no way I'm going to invest in that company, and I know exactly what it is. And they crack open these companies from time to time as they go through. So what Jason Mudrick did with HYMC to AMC was, that's all criminal. Adam Aaron has done everything criminal in my mind to do nothing. And I'll give you this example. He was in an interview right now, Adam Aaron was, and they were showing him, and he was like, hey guys, and you guys remember the old ones, right? When he was saying that they were going to convert the 10-to-1 reverse split, and they're like, yeah, we need to put it back together again because they're shorting it, they're docking it down. And when you find out he actually sold to the shorts, like it was like a slap in the face, and everybody's like, well, man, we told you. He's never done anything that makes you think that he's on your side. So AMC has been Citadel the whole time, in disguise, not really, like out in the open. I told you this, the first investor of all time in AMC, the very first investor was Citadel. And Citadel came in with the idea that they were going to pump and dump that whole company the whole way through because it was already a failed company. AMC was an absolute failed company when they went public. They went public with $2.2 billion worth of debt. They had 0 revenue coming in, positive cash flow. And they had a track record since 1998 till now where they have not netted a profit. So where everyone's telling you that they're making money or they can or they will or they're going to get back to profit, they've never had profitability. So it's a misconception. I think they've had like 2 years where they netted positive cash flow, but then it's gone right back to where it was, in the negative because there's just so much debt that you can't get out of. But who cares? Let's talk about it in a different way. AMC now. This is me, Adam Aaron. I have this question for you, and this is why I want everyone to do their homework, right? Like you do your own homework, and you guys try to figure it out. Because I've been watching. Who have been watching? I've been watching the Marine. He's upset right now, and he's trying to explain to people what's going on. And I'm going to explain something to you guys. I brainstorm about this stuff all the time. I'm not the CEO of AMC, but I have a question for him. The question is, why didn't you sell Ape to the public? Like, okay, so it's getting shorted. It's getting knocked down. Why not just make an announcement? Hey, guys, in 90 days, we're going to go ahead and do a proxy vote to vote Ape into AMC. Not do the announcement after these guys already own it all. I'm saying do the announcement and then see how many people would buy it on the open market at what price. Like, it would go crazy, wouldn't it? Because if they are shorted, then wouldn't they have to close? But you didn't give them that option to close. You already gave it to them. What they were short. You literally loaded up the shorters with penny stocks, with 56 cents, with 58 cents and 66 cents. And now it's $3 a share. And I had a comment in one of my videos, and it was like, today, the comment was, well, you think Antera just wants $3 per share? They're more greedy than that. I'm like, you obviously don't know who Antera is. Like, you didn't watch the video I did with Himanshu Gulati, the actual chief investment officer, the guy who started it all. They don't put out more than 5% of their portfolio into a company. They won't. Their assets under management at $3.8 trillion or $1 billion. I apologize. They wouldn't put out more than $380 million. Guess how much they've put into AMC? More than that. More than that, because look at what it's worth. It's worth more than that to them already at $3 for what they have. So it's a $1 billion move for them. And their assets under management are 3.8 billion. So it's 25% of their portfolio, 30% of their portfolio. And you guys have to know how valuable it is to them to sell, to get it out. But why didn't Adam Aaron offer it and just make the announcement? Why did we only do the vote? Why is he telling everyone to say vote yes? He's telling everybody, it's in your best benefit to vote yes, because this is what we need. Because you didn't vote yes to the dilution of the AMC share itself a year ago. Now it's your fault. It's everyone's fault. You're all to blame because you didn't vote yes. Like, what? I was there. I saw the video. He literally told Trey, he's like, oh, it's not in the best interest of our company right now because it's not what apes really want. That's why I'm pulling it from the table. And you guys know you're 50% of our, but no, he didn't want to upset anybody. He still had shares and he still had things to get rid of. He still had to drop his bags on you. So of course he wasn't going to dilute that float. You think he was going to dilute that float last year? Is that what you think he was going to do? He still had shares. He still had to dump the shit out of them. The minute everyone agreed that they weren't going to do it, what did he do? What did all of the insiders do? And what haven't they done since? Bought a share. That's the difference, guys. I'll read some of these guys' questions as we go through it. What's the common denominator between AMC and GNS? Distressed credit investors. Citadel, sure, without a doubt. When do you think we hit $100 a share? Christian, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about AMC or are you talking about GME? That's it. What's good, fam? Thanks for dropping in tonight. You know something, Mike? I'm earning a lot of respect, or you're earning a lot of my respect every time you go live and I get to see you interact. When I said to Bubba, when I said I'm severely misunderstood, is because these guys only watch the highlight clips. It's like, it's trying to get an understanding of like who you are and what you are. If you ever watch the Dallas Cowboys and you'd be like, look at that Emmitt Smith and look at that Troy Aikman, look at Tony, like, would you guys even know Larry Allen exists? That's the guy doing all the work. That's the road hog. That's the greatest lineman in the history of the NFL. No, but I'm the guy who's trying to lay down this foundation of explaining the FUD, how long they've been here. They never left AMC. They've been in there from the beginning. And Tara's been there for 3 years, guys. This is terrible what's happening. And Adam Aaron did an interview in Phoenix. And why is he in Phoenix, guys? You think he's in Phoenix because he's doing a world tour? He says, oh my God, guys, I sold all my shares. I made $100 million, but I can't even enjoy it because I got to work 7 days a week with you. Oh, you got to work 7 days a week, Adam? Is this not you, Adam Aaron? Is this not you? Is this not you, this drunk guy right here that can barely move? Right there at the Super Bowl? That's you, right, Adam? I'm just trying to make sure that's you, bro. Let me put it on mute so that everybody can hear me. So look at this guy stumbling through. Can't walk. At least his thing's ironed. But he's got no security around him, guys. He's got nothing around where he's scared of investors. He's out in the public just walking around, spotted at the Super Bowl, just walking around. Yeah, the guy went to the Super Bowl. How busy is he? Oh, that was Mike's live stream. Guys, I've been out here trying to tell you a couple things, and people believe me or not, but how close to positive EPS you think we get? You're talking about GameStop, right? And how close do I think we get? I think we get within 20 cents. Within 20 cents puts us at around about $60 million, give or take. And I know that's not a number that people really want to look at. I think we can blow it through the roof, right? Because it's quarter four and it's the annualization of inflation. And this is it. This is the announcement you're looking for. And everyone's lining up. Is it true that LRC and IMX are taking off right now? That's what I heard. Somebody texted to me. Here's the crazy part, guys. If you think that GameStop is hurting you, you're completely wrong. It's amazing what's happening right now. But I also think they're sandbagging a number. I do it for a living, right? I do balance sheets for a living. I do expenses for a living. And I'm telling you guys, I was doing it today. Today was the last day of my period, and I was trying to figure out, like, what do we spend in controllables? What do we spend in non-controllables? And I'm like thinking to myself, man, what is GameStop doing? Like, how is GameStop moving the money around so that Wall Street doesn't see exactly what I see? Like, because I see it. I already see it, guys. I already see it. You think about this. They announced they're closing the Kentucky fulfillment center, right? And all those employees are going to be gone. And the fulfillment center, that lease is going to be done and it's gone. But they didn't lose anything because they already had 2 new fulfillment centers that they bought, and they loaded those things up with the newest technology, great employees, and it's actually spread out across America. If you put a space in the middle of America, well, where the hell are you going to get to? You can't get to these spots. They know how to do it logistically because they did it with Chewy. And at the end in Chewy, after 5 years, they had 7 distribution centers. And you need that because you're actually going to be shoveling out 40-pound bags of dog food. How can you deliver that without the cost, to the customer? Well, you just get more fulfillment centers. So how are you going to deliver consoles? How are you going to deliver anything? Well, final delivery matters. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as you have control of it, that's what they're doing. But I think they're hiding it. I think they're going to be great in quarter 1. They're going to be great quarter 2. And I think you can't deny them quarter 3. But quarter 4, if this is the one that's meant to pop, guys, if this is the one that's meant to push us over the top, I'm all for it. I really am. I think that would be the biggest success story of your lifetime. To do it in a year and a half, to see it happen in real time. This is not for the weak. Real investments take time, and real leadership takes time to develop a culture. So the culture that's sustained, and as you look at that, you guys tell me. This is why we're giving store managers RSUs, because they can draw 33% on those RSUs. Yeah, that means after 3 years, they're fully vetted shares. And when they get those vested shares, what are they going to do? They're going to cash out? Hell no. They're going to see the price of the stock and realize they should stay with this company because look where it's going. And that's the greatest gift they'll ever get. 1,000 shares each? Sure. Ballparking the price there. But I can't really get too mad. Okay, LRC not doing anything. Okay, cool, Whiskey. I didn't even check it. I got my first 5 times GME since New Year. George, that's awesome. We've been doing our best. And I know I put my buy orders every morning in my Discord. And I'll be doing it again this week. No problem. I already have my money loaded up, ready to go. It's just a different type of strategy. If you're on the attack, you surround. If you're defending, you centralize. Yeah, it's crazy. Mainstream it all, right? Stacks. Okay, let's think about this. When they actually shrank their footprint for district managers this past quarter, and they got rid of half of them. Those guys hit the line. They hit the unemployment line, and people are upset. And I'm just like, no, that has to happen. Like, you're actually going to be closing stores this year. Remember, guys, there's 1,400 GameStops up for renewal for lease this year. The biggest year on the books, period. So this is the perfect year to let those leases run out. You don't renew certain leases because look at the rate that you're going to renew them at. Commercial real estate is at an all-time high right now, percentage-wise. I wouldn't touch a single damn thing. Let the ones that don't make money burn out. I'm good. I looked at all of them in New York. I found the one that Kai's was at, and he's in there harassing people, and it's a big-ass GameStop. And I'm just like, wow, looks beautiful. But the difference between GameStop and AMC is AMC has those uncancelable leases. Those leases on AMC movie theaters are from 10 to 25 years. That means if Adam Aron wanted to shrink it, he couldn't. If Adam Aron wanted to do better business, he couldn't. He just can't do it. I think his ego's not allowing him to admit defeat. I've looked at the balance sheet. I've looked at it every which way. And I do it, guys, at a high level. And I'm telling you, I don't see it. I don't see how in 3 years they can sustain what they have. I don't care what's reset. I don't care what they, and I don't want to say reset, but what they waived. They actually waived the covenants for 1 year. That gives you 1 year to do what exactly? Restructure? Find new, financing. If Adam Aron was smart, okay, which I'm highly doubtful at this moment. Okay, guys, I'm highly doubtful at this moment because you have a board of directors, you have 19 senior executive and officers, right? These are insiders. That's what they have. And I want to know something, AMC. Why did none of them go to the table and say this? We're being shorted. We're being attacked. And we don't have to reverse stock split, right? All you have to do is make the announcement of a vote, a conversion vote, and put more APE on the table. Go use your preferred shares and get more APE. Because if you put more APE out there, do you know where it runs? Do you know how high it goes? Once you tell the public you're going to convert it to AMC, you would get all your money that you need. You would go get $3 right now. Why don't you go get more? Oh, you can't. Why can't you go get more? Because you went into an FPA, right, with Antura, and you let them dictate what they're going to do. But that's what tells me Antura is running this company, not Adam Aron. He's trying to save face. Oh, guys, well, we're going to do this. We're going to put it back together. And no, he agreed to not offer it to anyone. He agreed not to trade in his debt for more shares. Who does that? Who agrees to this? Not a CEO that's in charge of his company. There's no way. He should never be doing what he's doing. And I'm not even a businessman, at his level apparently, but I tell you right now, I'm smart enough not to do this. There's no way. There's no factoring in the positive. So when people are constantly, AMC Bigums, Boss Blunts, Tony De Niro, he would never. Why would he ever? Yeah, everything you say he would never, and why would he ever? He's doing it. It's shocking, guys. And it's shocking me because people refuse to be on the other side of the table. They've been here for 2 years. They've held this long. And they say, no, I'm stuck. I'm here. And guess what? I'm just going to remain positive. Okay, let's remain positive. Let's do it. Let's be the people on top of the buildings in Independence Day with signs telling to the aliens, welcome back. Come on in. Blow me up. Because that's what's about to happen. They're about to get annihilated. And there's nothing I can really do other than give them advice from time to time. I do my best. I got to go to sleep. Good night. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm happy you guys are here. I haven't seen the other YouTubers' videos today. I didn't get, first year I haven't watched one play of the Super Bowl. I will not watch the Super Bowl. It's not because I don't believe in it or I don't like the teams. It's beyond me. Like, I just don't find joy in watching sports. I don't. I used to, guys. I was a football junkie, basketball junkie my whole life. You guys look at my brother. You guys think about that? My brother's one of the number one TikTok sports guys out there, period. And he's got, 100,000 views every video, and he's got a crazy take on sports. He's really good at it. And I have the same passion for it, but I used to. My passion's for GameStop. My passion's for my hobbies, for this other part of me. And I love YouTube. I love what we do. This is why people say, be honest. Like I heard somebody say it in Mike's channel. They were like, be honest, Marantz. You just do AMC videos for the views. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We've had this conversation. You want views? Just go in there, get in front of a camera and go, AMC to 500,000. We're going to the moon tomorrow. Just make those declarations over and over and over again, and you're going to get so many views. It's crazy. But as far as the algorithm goes and in cracking the code, yeah, Lou knows how to do it. I've seen Lou do it. I did it in January. The very first week of January, I had more views on this channel I've ever had in my life. And I didn't know because I was just here and I was putting out content, like legit content, right? But I was like, man, 10 videos in a day, and look at all this. We got crazy amount of views out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, no. I don't have it in me to do it that way because I work and I have a family and I have life. I can't just grind it out every day like he does because I don't know what he has. I don't see anything around him. So I'd rather have no views than those views. That's it. You couldn't buy me if you wanted to. I'm pretty positive on that. Like this other guy called Crypto and Stocks, whatever the hell his name was, the old God Sent Me. You guys seen his videos? I know you did. I was in his live stream the other day and I was watching it. He's like, well, God sent me and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, and then he said, well, if they gave me $1 million not to talk about AMC, well, then I would do that. Because that's God's way of telling me that I shouldn't talk AMC. And I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Like, what do you mean? They could buy you? They could never buy me. I mean, honestly, what more do you need? What more do you need? I got a good plate of food right now for dinner. I live in a great home and I have a good family. What more do I need? Do I need the Tesla? Do I need the Bentley? Do I need the Learjets? Do I need all that? No. I just need to wake up tomorrow, make another video, tell more truth, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. But if you don't, I mean, there's guys out there being bought left and right, and it doesn't cost them $1 million. They can buy them for what, $50 a super chat? Is that all it takes for these guys to come back tomorrow and do another video? There's kids out here, and then there's men, and men go back to work every day. Not looking at YouTube as a steam engine to keep their lives going. Never. But I want you to know what the hell we're looking at, guys. We're looking at a stock. It's right here on the screen that's about to go, my opinion, is about to go down after it goes up. How high can it go? I don't think it can go as high as people say. I don't think it can get to $20. I don't think it can get to $15. I don't. I've been watching it. I've been watching it for 2 years, and I know exactly what I'm looking at. And as far as the distressed credit investors go, and Adam Aaron, I got asked this question by Bubba, okay, moderator on Mike's channel. Said, Marantz, do they move the same? And Mike, you haven't seen the video. They move the same. And excuse me, blowing my nose here on the screen. It's been a long week. I was sick earlier. They absolutely do move the same, but not for the same reason. And they don't necessarily move the same in same ticker, tick, tick, tick by the minute type style. When they mimic movements and they look like they move the same, it's because people are looking at this stock on a linear chart. And when you look on a linear chart, you're going to see the tick marks move the same. But when you look at it logarithmically and you look at the percentages, what comes and goes off of it, you're going to see higher highs, lower lows. No, not on AMC. You see the complete opposite. You see compression to the ground. And what's helping it be compressed is the insiders, is what's happening from the inside. So you might think they move the same. You might see a tick up and a tick down, but it's not the same. Because last year, this same month, GameStop was what, $23? It's currently $23, right? $20, whatever it is today. I don't even know. It was $23 this week, sure. It's even with last year. AMC was $16 to $17 last year, the same time frame. Those little ticks might look the same, but they're not the same. There's a big thing happening here, and people need to realize that. All right, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to finish my dinner, but before I do that, I'm going to read this chat, and I'm going to get the hell out of here because I got to be at work in the morning. I will be live tomorrow night. We're doing a late live stream. It's going to be real. It's probably going to go from about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock-ish till about 11. So 3 hours at night. Who knows if I can get it out that much. But how am I supposed to sleep right now? Step bro, you're not. We don't sleep. You know that. Did you finish your day? I did not. I had to go live, man. We're here. We be floating. We are. Are you bullish as fuck like ants? Yo, I'm what can I say? What can I say? I'm bullish as fuck, bro. There's not much more to it. You know, this is bullish, and I'm bullish as fuck. Yeah. Stock goes down to 490. Fuck that. What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here. I'm bullish, bro. I'm bullish. My Uncle Fred said it's gonna go up, so you know it's gonna go up. That's what it is. They're scared of the factos. Yeah, the factorinos. What's going on? I'm actually eating pepperoni. I'm eating Italian food, man. I can't explain it. What's the common denominator? You guys know what it is. I thought Mikey was done. Not that Mikey. You're talking about Mikey the Marine? No, the Marine's still out here, but he changed up. He's not doing Occupy nothing now. He's just doing AMC talk because he realized that's what's getting him views. And I hope he comes out on the right side. You know, a lot of people in the AMC world have changed. They're no longer pro Adam Aaron. They're no longer he's a silverback. They hate this guy. They want to gut him, and he's walking around the Super Bowl with no security. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. When do you think we hit 100 a share on GameStop? I think sometime in 2024, like a healthy 80, a healthy 100, we could. It all depends on how the earnings and how the turnaround goes, but I'm confident in my investment and I love it. So if it took me 3 years to get there, I'm fine. It's just how expensive is it going to be to some other people? Not to me. No, the question is, why aren't you buying shares this cheap, Adam? That's the question I asked this morning. So the question I asked to Adam Aaron and the board of directors, all of them are, well, you guys all cashed out at the top. Why are we not buying back in at the low? If you believe in this company, you think it's going to be here forever, another 100 years, let me know what's going on. So there we go. What's good, fam? Thanks for dropping in tonight. Yes, sir. We have no problem with that. I'm assuming by you meant GME because AMC will never hit 100. Yes. Why would you sell APE to the public? Why not sell APE to the public? Why wouldn't Adam Aaron buy shares in this company if he believes in its success? He doesn't. Exactly. Adam Aaron didn't give retail investors the opportunity. Correct, Edgar. Unfortunately, Adam Aaron's only sold really shares to distressed credit investors and allowed them to sell it to the public. So they make the profit, not himself. It's totally different. And then they keep control. Because if I told you I'm going to sell you shares and I'm going to share you votes of this company, that's the anti-takeover rules. That's exactly what they were doing. They enabled them. They did it the right way, and now they're reloading the coffers. With Annex A of this new vote coming up, if you guys have not read Annex A, please read that. It tells you they're going to get 550 million shares and 50 million preferred shares total. So that means that the 10 million that they just cashed out to do APE never existed. It's really sad. Still adding costs little by little. Yeah, cost is different, man. KOSS, I mean, we've been seeing that one for a very long time. And I was in it at one point, but I got out. How close? I think we're going to get close. I think we're going to get really close. And, when we break even, Stacks, it'll be a day to celebrate over here because Wall Street will be going crazy. You'll see it on TV. And if you don't see it on TV, well, then you know what it really is at that point. But I already have too much. So I'm doing great. I'm holding these shares, but now I'm only buying GameStop. I'm laser focused on building out my position in GameStop. So am I. I got my first. There we go. It's just a different type of strategy. I agree. Does the GME chart run on repeated patterns like AMC? AMC doesn't even run on patterns, and no chart does. But don't believe this. This is the failed TA of everyone that's out there. Nothing's running on a pattern. Okay, patterns don't take into consideration catalysts. And you've had numerous catalysts on AMC this past year, and it's been terrible for the stock and terrible for investors. So I don't believe in that at all. So that's just me. Exactly. We centralize in defending against inflation and overhead while attacking and surrounding fulfillment and growth. Yep, ramping stacks or consolidating, right? Becoming this combination of just combustible growth. It's going to be amazing. It really is. Chiefs for the win. Scott, I guess, I didn't watch it, so I'm not a very big Patty Mahomes fan. I don't like any man that calls himself Patty. Loopering token up like 100% in the last few months. Oh, that's good. Won my bet in the game, going to use that money to take some friends out to dinner. Well, good job, Scott. Woke commercials are gross. I didn't watch one, so I don't know. Good evening, Lindarell. Yes. How you doing, Joe? Scott, Chad, Raider Bros Stacks, Wendy, Joe. Cheers. I watched another crazy long psyops by Vegas. How many people saw the 10-year SB Cullis, I don't know, from 2005 post over the 6+ months? I have no idea what you're talking about, but I have to check it out. Yeah, man, passionate for gaming and sports. Now it's shifting towards my career in AIT. It was tough at first, giving up those things. Yeah, I've been a gamer my whole life, but it wasn't tough for me to give it up because my son's way better than me. Like, my son is much better than me at video games, and it was awesome to pass that torch. My son started playing games in my lap. He would sit there, he'd grab the controller, I'd put my hands on top of his, and I would walk and aim, and he would shoot the triggers. And he was like 2 and 3 years old. Shoot, and he would start killing zombies. And next thing you know, no, Dad, I don't need it anymore. And he just goes around, and now he is the man amongst boys. He's killing it. He's playing all the games. Bought him the Harry Potter game last night, and he's going crazy on Hogwarts. So he's doing great. Might as well have been your boy Razor Ramon out there. I don't know. Need some more GME shares, DRS at Computer Share. Oh, sure. Well, Adam Aaron is drunk. Hurry, everyone mass tweet Adam Aaron issue NFT per share via Wax now. No, he's drunk though. If GME sales this quarter are good, would management use that as an opportunity to write off rather than show profit? To take write-offs? No, Randy, I think that what they would do is, and this is a possibility, okay? And I know people don't think about it this way. If they can give a 20-cent dividend, a 10-cent dividend, something minute, but something that brings value to the company. Because if people can get value in the shares, I think that's their next route, is the dividend part. Because that will in turn entice a market cap increase that's beyond the prerequisite to get into the S&P 500. And I know people look at me like I'm crazy, and people are going to make videos. Scott Allen, come make your video. Everyone else that I don't know, you don't pay dividends out of preferred cash flow. I realize that, jackass. I'm just letting you know we have preferred cash flow, meaning we're doing better business than normal. And as long as we can get all the expenses out of the way and we're not sandbagging the number like we did last quarter, we sandbagged the number. Believe it. And I know you guys don't understand it, but I'm telling you, we sandbagged the number. $90 million loss? We're showing it. You wait till we blow it up. Wait till it blows $90 million in the opposite direction. I'm telling you. I already know what the number is, the way I see it, the way I do my math. And in a year from now, you're going to see profits of $200 million, $100 million a quarter in a year from now. And I'm going to love that because you're going to remember the days where we were negative 90 and people were talking shit. And you're like, $6 billion in sales, $5 billion in sales, top line revenue. And you missed it by what, 60, 90 million? For some failed reasons. And I told you what the reasons were. And it wasn't about the business. That's why the cash flow is positive. Cash flow, $177 million in Q3, a dormant quarter, positive. Wait till you see what happens. I'll be here. You don't think there will be a run-up before the reverse stock split? No, SP0, I don't. I don't think there'll be a run-up ever in that stock. What's a run-up? How high do you think it can go? It can't go high. You would sell one for the other. If AMC is going high, what are you going to do? You're going to sell it and you're going to go buy Ape. Ape goes high, you're going to sell it and go buy AMC? No, it's just, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Got to be up in 6 hours for work. I can't go to sleep till you're done. Okay. I'll try to my best. Free cash flow and profitable. Right? Yeah, GME is striving to be free cash flow and positive. Correct. Another AMC guy. Sure, Robert. There's a lot of them out there. Not a big deal. Looking at the shit chart, what these clowns going to say when it drops under that 117 low? I have no idea, man. Same rate, bro. Oh, wait. Why is, well, they're done with the reverse stocks, but yeah, the only pattern AMC running is diminishing returns. Correct. Diminishing returns. DW. Ants needs to humble himself. DK. Yeah, you know, he tried to. He tried to make a video and say, oh, I was wrong on the dates. I'll never do dates again, blah, blah, blah. But I'm still bullish as fuck. I'm still fucking bullish, blah, blah, blah. It's not believable. You're just trying to save face at this point because you're wrong. But it's okay. It's okay. It's a kid. And the fact that he's still pumping AMC call contracts, you know, now we'll just write them off until March. You know, when March 17th comes around and those call contracts expire out of the money, well, guess what? Bye. That's it. GameStop AMC is not going to $26. So it doesn't matter. It's ridiculous. Short-term GNS pump or not? You know, I don't touch GNS, Andrew, for a reason. They're a distressed credit investor, and they have ties to Citadel. 3 of the board members have direct ties with Catch a Group. Catch a Group is owned by Citadel. And when I mean owned, I mean owned. Like they're the top shareholder in that damn company. So what do you think? What type of influence do you think they have? And you saw what GNS has been doing, trying to reach out to Adam Aaron, you know, their CEO. What's his damn name? I can't remember. James. Roger James Hamilton, the CEO of GNS, is a complete clown. He's not a real CEO. He's just a guy who's a front man for what they're doing. And he has no idea how to run that business. And he's a car salesman. It's sad to see. But they're selling you hotels. They're selling you an idea, a dream, and you saw what those leases were. I went and broke down the complete, you know, prospectus of that deal, and you tell me who's done that here on YouTube. Show me, guys. Show me one guy who showed you exactly what they're selling you. They're selling you hotels that have adjustable rate mortgages the whole way through. Yes, for 100 years. Guys, it is crazy. At one point or another, it's going to go out of business. A 10% increase on 10% on 10% on 10% on 10%. Adjustable rate. You saw it, just like I did. They are the worst. It's the worst run company for value. You will squash him in real life. Everyone knows it, bro. Yeah, if you're talking about Ant, yeah, come on. Yeah, the guy's a kid. You know, I know a lot of kids like that are all revved up on muscles and stuff, but the days of me working out like that passed, but it doesn't mean that a grown man won't snap you in half. So you can find out. There's a reason why kids won't fight grown men. It's true. Kids think twice. They're like, babe, you know, we better walk away from this one. Yeah, you might want to, because that 35-year-old, that 40-year-old is going to break you in half. And the kids will learn when they get their mature muscles one day. But by that time, I mean, kid's going to be broke. I don't have to break him. He's going to be broke. I'm not so sure anymore that the market makers will allow a repeat of January 28th run. I learned this the hard way with the MMTLP shares. Well, MMTLP shares should have never existed. So I don't know, George, how you learned that the hard way. FINRA halted and suspended trading 2 days before the last trading day. Yeah, but those weren't supposed to be tradable securities, so it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. This is not what's happening. George, let me tell you something. The market can run. A stock can run, the market can run. Without a doubt. It's not that they control it to stop it from running. Who owns the shares? Who? Because I can tell you who owns the shorts. And you tell me how heavy GameStop is on leverage to these guys. Watch what happens. The overall market has gone down in value. The SPY itself, the S&P 500, the things that they buy long, and they have gone down in value. What has that forced a short to do? And I never do this MOAS talk with anybody. I don't do this part. I do fundamentals and I talk that up, but I'm asking you, when that's going down, what must you do? You must drive GameStop down. You got to double down on your short. Because if you don't, what are you going to do? You're going to let it run to 350 again? Let's go. Let's see where it gets to. Let's see how high it gets now. The fact that everyone's been buying and holding this long. We are not AMC crowd. We're not worried about debt. You ever seen a company with zero debt go out of business? Never. In the history of history, it's never happened. It's not going to happen today either. So let's see who can outlast who. And I'll keep shopping and I'll keep buying because gaming industry is growing. Period. I don't know who gives you guys this idea that it doesn't. People want to go to a store where they grab stuff, they read it. They don't want to wait at Walmart. Can you unlock the glass? Can I read that game? And then that guy acts like he's pissed off because you're taking up his time. You're like, all right, well, never mind. Yeah, no, you're there to do your thing. Thanks, Marantz. Yeah, with GME anticipated growth rate, what profit earnings do you believe applies? 10 or 15, 20, 25. You know, Randy, it all depends if we get listed as a technology company because of the marketplace. You know, marketplace is evolving slowly, which it should. There's no rush here. The technology's new, the concepts are new, and people need to adopt them first. But the PE ratio, I mean, let's just start it simple. Let's start at 10. Can we start at 10? Is that fair? Well, good. Then that puts you at $60 billion. It's an easy fix, guys. This is an easy one for me to look at and go like, okay, there's a $200 stock. At $60 billion, it's $200 for the current float of what it is. I just did that math in my head. I don't know if it's correct. It should be. So if that's the case, a $200 per share that you have, what's it worth to you? That's just, and that's fact. That's fundamentals. That's not, hey, we got a short squeeze going. People don't get it. People don't get it. It's about to happen, guys. This is about to be heavy for everybody. And when it happens, you and I are going to have a different song and dance, and I'll still be live, and I'll still be talking about it, and I'll still go back to work. The difference between me and those guys that are trying to get rich tomorrow or get super chat money or hey, I want my stock to squeeze. That's the only reason why I do these videos, because I got to tell the world the stock needs to squeeze, and I'm holding it. This is why I post, and this is why I go to Twitter, and this is why I go to Reddit. And I'm going to tell you guys, I don't care. I don't care what this stock goes to. That's the wealth that goes to my children. I'm still going back to work tomorrow. I'm still going back, man, because I love what I do. And if I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't have that job. I wouldn't be there a decade. And I wouldn't be here with you right now if I didn't love this. There are grown adults out here that do this because they like to do it. You don't have to pay me for it. YouTube just has a platform that allows us to push out a message, and then they want to get paid because they're pushing out the message. But I'm forever thankful for everything and everyone. YouTube, yeah, you know, a couple of viewers. Doesn't matter. If I had 50 tomorrow, I'd come back tomorrow for the same 50 people. But GameStop's still going to be here, and I'm still going to buy more of it. That's the difference. Can't stay and watch, but I'll catch up later. Kyoto, get back to work. I appreciate you, brother. I won't be live tomorrow until nighttime anyway. So, but I appreciate everyone here, guys. I know we don't have many people tonight, but we will. People will watch this tomorrow. They'll be like, hey, I didn't get a live stream. And they're like, yeah, well, there it is. It's right there. But if you're watching this Monday morning, just know. It's an amazing thing to watch, huh? GameStop's going to be amazing, guys. And AMC, you know, if you guys can find a way out of it or find some value in it, you know, good luck to everyone, honestly. Yeah, Chad, you know, man. Yeah, hey, Stacks, you're working at the house. That's cool, man. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys know I'll do a members-only video. Did I do one today? Somebody remind me. I don't even know if I did one. If I didn't, I apologize. I owe you 2 of them. But, you know, the members-only section is pretty cool to hang out. Those videos are funny, and they're behind the scenes of it all. But shout out to everybody. Thank you again to Owning the Float. Mike, thank you for your live stream earlier. And, you know, I only went live tonight because you were live, and I wanted to answer the question. If you want to watch the video, it's called Hour Long, They're Short. And can I play? I mean, I got to get going. I'd play it right now, but I can't. So either way, it's cool. I got to get going. But good night, guys. Love everybody. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace. Oh, and I didn't even do my damn theme song. Let's go ahead and do that, too, while we're at it.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.